while ago, we was talking about how men suck at being single. And it might be a generational thing. Who knows? Our generation, we don't like saying it, but people say it's the dating pool is such thing, whatever. But so what are your thoughts as we always say,
I think what I've been
realizing, but being single.
No, I'm gonna tell you what I came to realize, right? Yeah, I agree. That's still saying. I think when I say men suck at being single, it's just like not taking that time to get yourself right. When I say suck at being single, like, no, you know how to get some chicks, you know how to be outside, you know how to do that. But when it comes to locking in on you as a single individual to make yourself better, I feel like men need to improve in that way. But what I will say, and I think that society, it fucked up the generation because for some reason, I think women think that single is equal for us and them. They don't understand that single only benefits us. It don't benefit them. All of their benefits come behind being in a relationship. Because the thing about it is, if I get to operate single and I get to fuck around with a girl, I have no obligation to her. So that means I get to pick and choose if she's a responsibility, is she a priority, if I want to do these sad things, whether it's court her, whether it's date her, whether it's fuck her. You know what I'm saying? All of these things come down to my choice. Now, she might think that, I could choose the same things. But ultimately, if we get in a relationship, it becomes my obligation to take care of you. It becomes my obligation to protect you. Whereas though, as being single, I don't have to offer you that. And I get to have my way in multiple different ways. Whereas though, although they can try to have their way in multiple different ways, it's not typically sustainable because once they get a favorite one, they typically try to hone in and lock in on him and try to get him to commit in ways that if he's single, he don't have to. So they think that, if the things that they gain come behind being in a relationship, then they will understand that the things we give come behind being in a relationship. Every man in the world is okay with being single because ultimately most men get in relationships to get what they want from a woman. But if they get what they want from a woman while being single, while not having to give a woman what she's supposed to get back in return, who's really getting the better end of the stick? And it's one of the things where it's like, I only bring this to the surface because I really think that women have it in their mind that like single seasons benefit us equally. Oh, well, you gonna do you, I'm gonna do me. I'm telling you, sis, you're not getting a good deal. It's not a good deal. It's not a good deal to not know what man going lay down with you. It's not a good deal to not know who you can call if you catch a flat. It's not a good deal to know who you can call if you need to talk, need to release, need to vent, or need a problem solved that a man has to solve. And it's not a good deal to have to use your own money to do so. The relationship gives you that package. You got a man you can call when you need something. You got a man you can call to vent. You got a man you can call when you feel like you're trapped and can't figure it out or you feel in danger. You have a man you can call. When you're single, you got to go through your Rolodex. It's only fun when you're trying to get your nails done, when you're trying to get your hair done, when you're trying to work each individual to get certain benefits. But when it comes down to the real nitty, you said what?
Of a total package.
Of a total package. When it comes down to the real nitty gritty, this is like a la carte. Versus just having that entire package just at your disposal, just being able to go in your toolbox and say, I can call my man for this. I can call my man for that. You got to figure out what man you can call versus just calling your man. Whereas though a man is okay with calling her for head, her for sex, her for this, because at the end of the day, I'm calling y'all on my time when I feel like it. I don't have to hear your word, your mouth. I don't got to deal with your energy. I don't got to deal with your ups and downs, your this, your that. It's just when I feel like it. And there's no obligation, nor do I even have to respect the space that we operate in because we don't share one. So it's like, I'm a man right now. I could say this from just seeing it. It's like, I don't have a chick that I have to do nothing for if I don't want to. So I get to be that. Like, oh, you need your hair done? All right. You need that? All right. But I don't have to pay your bills. I don't have to do this. Whereas though, you giving me that in return, but at the same time, when you run into a real jam, it's still up to me if I want to come through for you or not. So the relationship, y'all should be striving to be in a relationship because that's when you get more out of a man than you ever going to get from being single. You might got more men doing less shit that make you feel like you getting a compilation, but the buffet is never better than a home cooked meal, ever.
Depends on the home cooked meal.
Depends on the cook. But if we talking about a girl with a good hand, I'm taking a girl with a good hand. So in theory, again, the buffet, that shit, there's no love put in it. That's what I mean by it. It's just, you just slapping a big ass tray of food in a fucking sterner and it's like, serve yourself. Everybody hands in it, they breathing over it, all types of shit. Everybody got access to it versus somebody bringing you that plate. Or that plate that was in the microwave wrapped up for you when you got off. It's nothing like it. So like I said, the buffet would never be better than home cooked meal. Y'all carrying yourselves like y'all want to operate on a buffet because it's all you can eat. But in reality, it's like, what could you really take home?
Why do you think people tend to be, I don't know if you want to think men or women do it differently. Why do people tend to be jealous of, the grass is greener in a relationship? Single relationship when
you sound like we want to be them, they want to be us.
Yeah.
I think it depends on the person, but I wouldn't say jealous. I think it's envy, right? But not the envy that's like the negative envy. It's like the that envy that's like the innocent envy. I don't know if that's a thing, but it's like the thing. I was like, damn, if only you don't know you got it good over that side. You married? I would love to have a wife, and then the nigga's married, like, yo, she be burning me the fuck out. Then if the man that's married, that's like, damn, boy, I would love to just be able to do what I want when I want. I'm like, nigga, but I don't got no girl on my emergency contact list. It's my mom. So it's like, it's always gonna be that
home cooked meal.
I don't got a home cooked meal. You know, I cook myself, but you know, who wants to do that, right? So it's like, it's always gonna be that give or take. And you know, being recently in a relationship and now being single, I just was like, when I was in my relationship, the thing is, I never had a desire to be single because me personally, I'd rather be in a relationship. But I also, it's a certain type of single. I missed the freedom of being able to get up and go. That's it. Like, I gotta fucking consult with you. I just wanna go fucking film. Why the fuck we gotta talk about this shit? That's what I missed. Just being able to fucking go to fucking Chick-fil-A and it'd be $11. Give me an extra fry, 12, bet. Versus it being 46 because I gotta pay
extra fry.
I gotta get the extra fry. You know what I'm saying? Versus me being single because I wanted to be with chicks, whatever the case may be. But now being single, I don't look at relationships when I want to rush into one. But ultimately, I understand the stability that you look like as a man when you have that. Me being a purpose-driven man, it shows good that I'm able to sustain in different ways if I'm able to sustain in a relationship, lead in a family. And it just give you day-to-day practice on leadership. Because every day you problem solving, every day you course correcting, every day you assessing and adjusting, and it increases your capacity and being able to be able to deal with things. The men that typically want out are the men that never wanted in. So it's like, they wanted in, and then it's like the shit ran its course, and they just kind of in it. And then the man that want in, typically it's be from a hopeless romantic side. It's like a projecting type of romanticizing of what they think it'll be like, not accounting for the headaches that might come in a relationship. They only account for the fact that the good shit. And like, you got to find that middle ground of, okay, I want to feel free while being in a relationship. Free don't mean I'm going to do what I want, fuck around. It just means I want to feel like I'm not in your cage while we in this space together. And I think that that's a middle ground that married men shouldn't feel like they're in a cage, and single men shouldn't go into a relationship or a marriage feeling like, oh, it's gonna be all peaches and cream. It's like, yo, I know that's gonna come with some bullshit, but I want the bullshit